is Wednesday, 11th of September 2024, and welcome to the PowerPoint Show. My name is Jacob Junior Mungesi, and a lot is happening in the world, and especially here on the continent of Africa. The race for chairmanship of the African Union is still underway, and we've seen a lot of things happening, especially in the past weeks. We saw some presidents of Africa endorsing the former aspirant for presidency in Kenya, as Raila Odinga, for the chairmanship, and some people, Baba, yeah, people call him Baba. That's
the Kenyans.
The Kenyans call him Baba, though some people are politically seeing it as a way of making him docile in the politics of Kenya, but that's according to them. Elsewhere, out of the continent of Africa, we see also in America, Kamala Harris and Donald Trump in the US in the race for presidency, and we don't know who will be at the end of this year the president of America. Of course, we have to talk about it because it's one of those countries that shape a lot the politics and the leadership of most of our countries, especially here on the continent of Africa. As usual, whenever it is a Wednesday, I get to be here with Habib Buwembo. Now, Habib, a lot has been going on. And of course, in politics, you know very well you always engage in the most of the things.
I want to let your viewership to know that you dodged my court. Yes, I was in court yesterday.
Also add that with apology.
To get my ruling in a case where Anita Among has always been accusing me for complaining against me for calling her the Kalamajong iron sheet thief. And court yesterday, of course, I know you are aware that it ruled on the matter. And
I saw you were raising your concerns, and you're like, you really needed to, you want to grant appeal?
No, not appealing. Not appealing. We are going to go to civil court. Then we lodge in an application for compensation for the losses, the damages, all kind of injustices that we have encountered during the prostitution time. We are going to apply for their compensation. You know, it was on 22nd of September 2023. That's when Anita sent in his forces, that is police, to arrest me on allegations that I had saturated the malicious information against her, calling her a Kalamajong iron sheet thief. Yes. When I was arrested, later on I was paraded before court and got remanded to Luzira, where I spent 53 days. Since then, I have been going to court, tossing me, come back tomorrow, come back the other day. It has taken almost a year because the arrest happened in September, and the dropping of charges has happened in September. And remember, I had to pay cash for bail, 3 million shillings. And you know what 3 million shillings means in this hard economy.
So you want to now to be compensated?
Of course. Of course. I'm running to civil court to claim for a compensation. And so far I've been discussing the matter with colleagues, and we are estimating at least a compensation of 10 billion Uganda shillings. Some people have been saying that is too much. Too much on who? On a person of Anita Among, the Speaker of Parliament. And if one of the grounds in my complaint is a ground of defamation, do you know the magnitude of a defamation caused by a Speaker? We cannot level it with a defamation caused by an ordinary person.
A normal one like me.
If you say something against me, of course it may not go far beyond 10 people. If you have not used your camera here. But if the Speaker speaks, everyone bows to hear what is she saying. You get it? So if she says Habib wants to kill me, he's threatening my life, how many people hear? You know, and how many people run away from Habib, not even liking to transact any business, to get in any transaction with him, because of that.
You mean that happened?
Yes. Do you know how much business I've lost during this cause of prostitution? You know, I used to deal in electric pole selling. I've lost contracts with women because of Anita Mo. So how much money can I substitute with those contracts that I have lost? You get it? I don't know how many relationships my children and my other relatives have lost. All those comes as damage. That's why we are bidding 10 billion shillings.
10 billion?
Yes.
From where?
You just wait. From her. If we were to be paid to spend a night and a day in prison, how much could you demand for? You, Mungesi, how much could you ask for? If you were told, you know, we want you to spend a night and a day, 1 day and 1 night in prison, how much should we give you? How much would you ask for?
I don't know, but it seems like you're trying to make it look like a business.
No, not business. We are trying to make it so hard and difficult for any other government official who is seated in a big office to just take it lightly, that you wake up one day, you say arrest the other, and they arrest, prosecute, then the prostitution fails, and they just expect you moving back home. Okay. I need to arrested because the arrest on me in 2022. The same person caused another arrest in 2023. I can't wait for another one in 2024. I have to lay a fighting back strategy, and the strategy is also now she was the hunter. Now I have to turn back and start hunting her. She has to be hunted.
Okay. Yes. That's about the case. Now I wanted to drive you directly to this week. We had your president holding a press conference.
Yes.
About the shooting and so forth, and he spoke a lot, among which was his refusal to coordinate with the police, or like he can no longer report anything to report, go to make statements as he has been doing before. And he gives his reasons, and he says one of the reasons is because he feels even when he goes and makes those statements, still nothing will be done. Still on the same thing we saw last time, the chairman, the human rights chairperson, Wangadia, coming out and saying that your president also refused to cooperate with the human rights society to, to have his issues handled, and also they gave reasons. He still gave reasons, and was like the previous time they has tried to engage with them, they have failed to help out.
Yeah, it is regrettable that we are starting losing trust from the state institutions, because everyone would be yearning to cooperate with police. Everyone would be yearning to have police's protection. But when the time comes, when you are like, you are not interested anymore to talk to police, to report your security threats to police, it is regrettable. But all this has been caused by the way police conducts itself. From the same scenario where the president was shot with a canister, you had a police spokesperson saying that, no, he wasn't shot. He just knocked the door of his car. Just imagine. Until when the public cameras brought footage showing a canister hitting the president's leg.
But they later came out and clarified on that, and they're like, they now go by the report that was presented by the hospital.
Yes. The report that was reported by the hospital If he had not gone to the hospital, which report could we now be relying on? Are you getting me? Because the spokesperson wasn't in the field, meaning that he was given either a report through the commandant of the day. So who is that commandant that lied to the police spokesperson? But the man hasn't been shot. He only hit the door of his car. And shamelessly, the spokesperson also amplified the same. So when the public witnesses such, they lose trust, of course. Even the president himself has lost trust in the police. Another scenario you can reflect on is the police's security alert, which was caused some weeks back, that they are receiving information about terrorists. Also, are they Brotherhood or something, Al-Shabaab from Somalia, and they caused a lot of panic in the city. After this incident, when I don't know, mistakenly handled the situation with the president, and the media was taken over by the same incident. When did you last hear them still sending the same security alerts? Where have you seen them still deploying?
But
did the terrorists withdraw? What happened?
But they're still deployed because.
But remember, I've gone through the town. I've not been checked anywhere. I've not seen any deployment.
No, according to the documentation that we saw.
Has the terrorists given them a route that is to use, and how they have to wait for him, and And then they had said they are starting up a civic awareness campaign against terrorism in the country, also in cities. Which town have they visited today for that public awareness? Which town were they yesterday? Which town were they in the previous week? So, the more they stage some things which are easily detected by the public that it was a lie, the more they lose trust from people. So, my president has my support that I think we need not to report to them any longer.
So what you're saying that even when we get the threats and they warn us, of course there are warnings to us. You mean we shouldn't take any step because now we've lost trust?
You see, such warnings have happened severally. Every time we are about to get to the general election, there are threats.
We are far from that.
What do you mean by far from that? Because the electoral commission, the electoral body, has already issued out its roadmap.
Yeah.
And that roadmap, the election starts by that, with that roadmap. So as they are now recruiting who are to serve as the polling officers, returning officers, and district commissioners, they are sending security what? So that you get diverted and you do not concentrate at the processes, and the cheating starts from there.
Don't you think you're making a security matter look so political to that extent?
No, who's making it look serious? He who uttered it, where is he? And how is he making it serious? Because it is what he is paid for. If I'm making it look loser, then yes. But the other who is paid to make it look serious, what is it that he is doing? Are you getting my point?
Okay.
Yeah, so these institutions and the people who are serving them have made us lose trust in them. That's why such decisions now are being arrived at.
All right, you're still on the PowerPoint show with me, Jacob Jr. Mungesa, and I'm still with Habib Buwembo. You can still follow us on our pages on Facebook, on YouTube, on X, on Instagram, and everywhere at MGD Media to follow all this conversation and all the other programs that come here at MGD. Otherwise, I'm still with Buwembo, and we're still talking about whatever is going on in the country. And I want to drive you directly to what happened in the parliamentary session that we had in northern Uganda, where one member of parliament, Richard Lumu, talked of, he requested to be the parliament to give him they call it holiday. I'm forgetting how they
leave. Yes. Leave of parliament.
Yes, and he of course he addressed his matter, and he wants now parliament, the members, to begin voting for their leader of opposition. And the same matter was raised some years back by Honorable Segona, though it seems it was ignored. It was ignored, and it wasn't so much in public like it is this time round. And people are saying it is a battle they're trying to fight against the leader of opposition, Joel Senyonyi. How true is that?
Yeah, it is, of course, evidence that they are trying to fight down the current leader of opposition, that is Honorable Joel Senyonyi, more so with the decision that he made for not attending those parliamentary sessions that happened in Gulu. They thought that they have to compare him or to make him regret his decision. That's why at first he was Sechkubo, Honorable Sechkubo, that he tried to bring a matter on the floor of parliament concerning his censure motion to the commissioners. But the speaker was like, no, we are here to do with all the matters regarding northern Uganda. Other manyanga things which are not concerning northern Uganda will be discussed back in the house of Kampala. So we are asking ourselves, how is it a matter of northern Uganda, the electing or choosing or appointing a leader of opposition is? Do you see it to be part of issues that are affecting northern Uganda, or to change to have any positive effect on northern Uganda? How did it get smuggled onto the floor of the parliament to the level that it attracted the attention of the speaker, and the speaker had also to open the doors to Honorable Lumu and gave him that mandate, gave him the leave that he thought for to go and deal with the motion or the act, But all in all, I do not see it coming to a conclusion in favor of Lumu.
Why?
Because it threatens even the government itself. The act that clarifies how the leader of opposition is elected is the same act that clarifies how the leader of government business is also elected. So when you attempt to change the way the leader of opposition is elected, you have also to change the way how the leader of government business is elected. Do you see Museveni allowing the NRM MPs in the parliament to choose him a prime minister?
But is it about now the NRM party? Because who knows the next?
I don't know whether their attempt is to have it working today or in the next term. Because who tells them that he will be Joel Senyonyi again, who will be holding the same position of leader of opposition? For us in NUP, we are working day, night to ensure that we are in government tomorrow. So if they are doing all this to affect NUP, Mama Nyabo, they are lying. They are the ones who instead would be affected. Because they may think that the leader of opposition will be NUP in the next term, kumbe it will be NRM. You get it? So, in any case, for any legislation of any kind of the law, we have to look into the spirit of that legislation. So if the spirit is just to affect NUP, then it will affect the entire country and the entire politics of the country, I think.
Okay. All right. But of course, I see some people arguing that if you could copy from countries like Canada, like the UK, where when you go for a presidential election and whosoever becomes the second runner-up takes over as the leader of opposition automatically, you feel it would be better than having whatever is like the constitution, of course, directs them to do now, that the leader of opposition is voted for by the party with majority,
which is in the lead of opposition.
So I don't know, but we shall wait to see.
Yeah, I've also had ideas of that kind. One from the Katikkiro of Buganda, which Tiwa Charles Maiga.
Yeah,
he's also proposing the same, that he who is the first runner should automatically take the position of lead of opposition. It is an idea. But we haven't discussed it as a party.
Okay.
Yes. We haven't.
Yeah. All right. As we wrap up, maybe shortly, just I wanted you to say something small about maybe you could be having some experiences that you have shared before with Honorable Haramateke, the late, who is now the late, who has been a state minister for defense, and so the people of Kisoro, I think, are organizing for a special mass for her. And I don't know, somebody has been in the politics for some time. You never knew, have some experience to share with her.
Yeah, we joined the family, the relatives, to
condole with them,
to grieve for her death. But I want to assure you that there is no any experience I've shared with her. But I want to salute her that when she died, it is when she has gotten to be known by the public. Most officials in government have always been gotten to be known by their evil acts. You know? I've not heard of any evil act that is mirrored with her name. I think she has been someone who is not so active and not so not corrupt. In her office, to be sincere, I did not know her as a deputy, as a state minister for defense. I just got to know about it when she is dead. So that implies that maybe she's someone who has also not been active enough. But according to what we have heard from her electorates, it's like she has been doing some good work to them. So we grieve together with them.
So in the same way, maybe you can give your parting shots before we leave. Your parting shots.
Yes, I just want to remind the Honorable Speaker Anita Amongo that you lost a case yesterday to me, and I'm preparing to file a civil suit against you. So she should start preparing the team of lawyers to come and defend how much money she has to pay in compensation. In other words, I want also to warn the money lenders who have started disturbing me. You know, I did not know that money lenders, when they learn that you are about to get the money, then they start parading and trying to be friendly.
Yes.
you know, yesterday I received several calls. Habib, do you need some money? Do you want to buy a car? Do you want to do... Why now? Previously, you have not been calling me. Now, after you learning that I'm about to get the money from this case from Anita Mom, they have started. So, please, whoever is giving my contact to those people, stop. And a warning to the money lenders. Not everyone that is about to get money that is interested in loans. Please, spare me.
Okay, money lenders, please spare Habib Buwembo. That has been him and I, Jacob Junior Mungesi, on MGD TV, and that specifically the Power Point Show. Otherwise, I want to congratulate the Uganda Cranes for whatever they did yesterday. It was really massive.
Kudos to the Uganda Cranes. Were you at Nambole yourself?
No, I got the tickets, but I didn't go.
You got the ticket and you didn't go?
I failed to go. But one congratulate them.
You went for Cameroon?
No. Okay, I just failed to go. It was late. Yeah, I got done with something late.
Yeah, but anyway, congratulations to Uganda Crane. You are making us so proud.
Yeah. Want to congratulate them and call upon Ugandans to go and support them the next match. Yeah, they need all our support.
There is something I've also observed in the matches. When a match between Uganda Crane and the South Africa was going on, there are some angry Ugandans who raised placards. Did you see them? They were calling from 7.
And they're sponsored, right?
7 must go.
They're sponsored to do that, right?
Who sponsors them? That's how we go. Who sponsors them? Who sponsored their attendance at the pitch?
Okay, from the information.
Here in Nambole, I saw some Ugandans holding placards.
From the information we have is that some of them, they even pay for their tickets.
Who pays? He who gives you such information should give you the source of payment as well. You get it? So you shouldn't just stop at those half-baked information.
Not half-baked. Not half-baked. I know of someone.
Who pay? You know of someone who pays?
Yes, he came to me. No, he came to me with 3 tickets.
And he was like,
go and for us. He was not saying I go, but he was like, they've paid for us. I'm taking them to my 2 friends. We go with placards. And they went. And they were there.
They held the placards.
Yes. And they held it.
They just held, not believing the information that was on the placards.
No, but they were paid for. But we shall talk about that maybe the next time.
That is a big lie.
No, it's not a big lie, but I think we shall talk about it next time.
We have to investigate you. You must be amongst the team of propagandists. You are soon repressing Tamale Mirundi, maybe.
Not true. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching the show. It has been the PowerPoint show here on MGD Media. My name is Jacob Junior Mungesi, and I have been with Buwembo on this Wednesday of September 2024. See you next week on Wednesday. Bye-bye.